and costs have gone up.
Sending 911 calls to the Wood County Sheriff's dispatchers is something Northwood says surrounding cities and townships already do. City leaders say using the same system could be a step toward Northwood joining its neighbors to create a fire district.
It's beginning to make sense from an administrative standpoint.
But these community members are concerned with the potential job losses and dispatchers not knowing the area.
And I think our council people are smart enough to know that the voice of the people is their vote.
That was Andre Norrells reporting. This is still in the early stages and might not even happen. It all depends on where council decides to make the cuts. Discussions will continue at their next meeting on December 5th, and will continue to follow this story. A new Ohio Senate bill could ban intoxicating hemp products from being sold at stores across the state. The legislation defines that as any products containing more than 0.5 milligram of Delta-9 THC per serving, or 2 milligrams per package. Governor Mike DeWine continues to push for the ban, saying it's an effort to protect Ohio children. But some lawmakers say there's a better way to go about addressing the issue.
We still have a situation where this hyped-up hemp is being sold in gas stations all over the state of Ohio. And you got young kids, there's no age limit. Kids are walking in there and buying this garbage. So the legislature needs to take action.
We can do all those things without totally banning the product, because there are many, many gas stations, convenience stores, etc., that are now making a pretty good living selling this stuff.
If passed, the bill would exempt CBD products like creams and topicals sold in stores. Another classic scam is taking Monroe by storm. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office reports scammers are taking advantage of the growing popularity of cryptocurrency. Dominique O'Neill spoke to a detective about what you should do if you've been a victim.
The Monroe County Sheriff's Office breaks down why there's been a rise in cryptocurrency-related scams in Monroe. In Monroe County, there's been an uptick in cryptocurrency-related scams that are scamming businesses and people, according to law enforcement. Scammers are deceiving victims into transferring funds and their personal information.
12 cases that I believe he's investigating over the past 6 months with cryptocurrencies. They range in dollar amounts anywhere from $200 all the way up to $10,000.
Detective Jeff Hooper says he's seeing a trend transitioning from a form of payment to a wire transfer and now trending towards cryptocurrency.
Unfortunately, a lot of these cryptocurrency wallets where this money goes is overseas, and sometimes it's hard to recoup the funds if they're in a certain area overseas.
So what do you do to protect yourself? Experts say use caution.
I would probably go on the Better Business Bureau and make sure it's an actual business. If it was anything over like $20 or anything with a credit card, and then make sure the resources are correct.
It's also important to alert police if you think you're being scammed.
If we can start to trace it, the sooner we can start to trace it, there's a higher likelihood of a chance of recovery of funds.
And the Monroe County Sheriff's Office says if you've been scammed, contact your local bank and file a police report. Reporting in Monroe, Dominique O'Neill, WTOL 11.
Turning to that WTOL 11 weather forecast, I want to start things off with the pattern shift late week that will result in an alert day for your Thursday. We're going to be tracking our first snowflakes of the season, and boy, those wind chills are going to be cold. This will be a bit of a rude awakening after how mild it's been this fall. The feels like could dip down into the 20s, and with that cold breeze, you're going to need to bundle up with that winter gear. Right now, temperatures have been in the upper 40s to near 50 degrees, but those stubborn clouds are expected to stick around into your Sunday. Temperatures have touched 50 degrees in some areas such as Oak Harbor, Port Clinton, and Findlay. Overall, I do expect Sunday to be a little bit milder. It'll be a nice day for raking leaves and hanging up the holiday decorations. Out the door for that morning walk, it is still going to be mostly cloudy with temperatures in the 40s. By the lunch hour, we're going to be in the mid 50s, and afternoon highs are expected to top out closer to the 60-degree mark. Winds are going to be fairly calm again for your Sunday. I'm expecting a southwest breeze at only 5 to 10 miles an hour, and that calm wind is going to make for a good day for getting some yard work and raking completed ahead of this change in the weather. Dry weather is likely Sunday into Monday as well. Perhaps a few more peaks of sunshine possible Monday, and temperature-wise, we're going to stay above average in the upper 50s. Our next rain chance comes in Tuesday morning, and it's going to be very mild, but don't get too used to the mild temps because we are going to fall off in a hurry late week. That alert day for Thursday remains in effect, and I think a taste of winter is the best way to describe it. Rain showers are going to feel chilly and brisk, and there's going to be some snowflakes mixing on in. Snow accumulation is looking unlikely. However, it is still going to be a reminder that winter is right around the corner. Also, I think the wind and the cold are going to play a big role in your outdoor activities, and the feels like or the wind chill may dip down to the 20s. We're going to be watching a storm system rolling in from the southwest. It's going to be over the southern plains initially, producing rain in areas like Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri, and Iowa. This is going to arrive in our neck of the woods by Tuesday morning. Let's advance the clock here, because if you're waking up Tuesday, it's going to be a bit damp and breezy. Now, ahead of that cold front, it's actually going to be super mild. We're going to be up in the mid-60s Tuesday. Scattered showers are also going to be possible Wednesday, but it's really going to be on the backside of this low. You'll see some of that cold air producing snow in the upper Midwest. That cold air arrives Wednesday night into Thursday, and then behind that system, we are going to get some snowflakes mixing in along with those chilly raindrops, and also the wind is going to make for a bitter and brisk feel. Here's a look ahead to the wind chill. We also call that the feels like temperature. This is Wednesday night. Look at these temperatures and feels like. We haven't felt like this in a while, with that wind chill dipping down into the 20s. What about your Thursday? Not making much progress. Temperatures are going to be in the 20s. The actual air temperature is expected to be in the lower 40s, but factoring in that wind, it'll feel like it is in the 20s. We do have some wet weather ahead. Starting on Tuesday morning, a 40% chance of showers. Going to be very mild Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be mild, but temperatures are going to be dropping off in a hurry Wednesday night into Thursday. And there's that alert day for you, shaded bright red with impactful weather. The snow is not going to accumulate, but still that rain-snow mix and those cold temperatures going to make for an icky feel. And if you're headed out to the opening night of Toledo Zoo Lights before Christmas, bring the hat and gloves. It's still going to be cold. Highs in the 40s, lows in the 30s, and a few scattered rain and snow showers. Even an isolated sprinkle or flurry with that BG holiday parade on Saturday. Temperatures do gradually rebound back to 50 by the start of the week of Thanksgiving, but overall it is looking like a cooler trend into late November. Michael?
All right, John, thanks. Sounds chilly. The Erie Shores Council Boy Scouts of America were hard at work today testing different building trades. This is the We Blow Scouts 33rd Annual Construction City event at Penn Career Center with a focus on engineering. The goal of the event is to teach 4th and 5th graders about safety, teamwork, planning, and having fun while doing it. The City Division and Bridge Division were two areas of focus offered, having the children build structures and bridges out of cardboard.
It's getting them a taste of construction areas and what it might be like to build their own plans and design it and then think about all the complexities of what goes into it.
The children also learned about controlled demolition, and prizes were given out at a closing ceremony. Well, nothing says it's officially the holiday season like a holiday parade marching through town. The 37th annual Toledo Holiday Parade filled the streets of downtown Toledo this morning. The parade features marching bands, clowns, dancers, Krampus and St. Nicholas, and of course, Santa. Broadway performers Livy Survey and Stephen Stubbins were this year's grand marshals, returning to their hometown to celebrate.
Sometimes it really takes something like this to get into the Christmas spirit, so the holiday spirit. So yeah, it's a great opportunity just to turn the page and enter into this wonderful season.
The parade will be televised on WGTE on December 1st at 8:30 a.m. and December 24th at 10 a.m. Well, here's something all parents know. Kids outgrow their winter coats fast, and one organization is working to provide new coats to any child who needs one. The United Steelworkers Local 1-346 Women of Steel hosted their second annual Coats for Kids drive. The organization partnered with Susie's Coats, passing out 300 coats. One parent received coats for his kids and wanted to show appreciation for these organizations providing for the community.
I hope every city be like us, to take care of the kids. That's all we got. That's our future. This is how we live. Now welcome to Toledo. Holy Toledo. It's your boy Bobby Gator, Young Bobino. Thank you, God, for blessing us. Better than some other cities. In God we trust. Now welcome to the TOLEDO. We love our kids. We take care of our kids.
Absolutely incredible. Although today's event has passed, the USW Local 1-346 will continue to collect coats all year for next year's coat giveaway. A family-owned company is helping those in need by receiving donations from a local food bank. Donuts and Donations is a food drive hosted by MVM Moving and Storage, where people drop off non-perishable food items while also enjoying free donuts. The donations will be going to the Sylvania Area Family Services to fill their food pantry.
I think for myself and our company, as a family-run company, we really try to give back to the community as much as we can. And, you never feel bad after you donate your time to help the people that need it.
If you'd like to help SAFS contribute to those in need in the area, you can find their information over on our Links Mentioned tab at WTOL.com.
Well, it's definitely the season of giving, and I think a donate will motivate just about anybody to bring in those food items there.
It would motivate me, that's for sure.
Yeah, certainly me as well. And the coats as well going to come in handy this week because we have our first snowflakes of the season. We're kind of due for it at this point. It's been a very mild autumn, but there are some changes in the weather coming our way. If you're hoping to get some dry weather for raking the leaves or putting up the holiday decorations, Sunday and Monday are going to be good days for that because Tuesday's going to be showery. It is going to be mild and showery, but still rainy nonetheless. Could see some rain showers Wednesday, and really those temperatures start to bottom out Thursday. That's the alert day where it's going to feel like it is in the 20s. It's also going to be chilly and brisk for Toledo Zoo lights before Christmas, and we do bounce back to near 50 degrees for the week of Thanksgiving. But overall, it's definitely looking like a cooler weather pattern as November should be.
But this isn't that nice fluffy snow, right? This is that really gross, kind of wet, sticky stuff.
Yeah, and it's not going to stick on the roadways or cause travel impacts. The surface temperature is still too warm this time of year. It's just going to be falling from the sky, melting, and making for a nasty feeling day.
So you're saying no snowmen quite yet?
Yeah, and no snow days, kids, so do the homework.
Well, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again tonight at 11. Take care.